Hi, this is Shadi, and today I have some bad news to deliver. This is a story about a man by the name of Jose Campuzano, BJJ / MMA instructor in El Paso, Texas. The story goes is that he was stepping out of a bar and he saw two people getting beat up by a group of people, and he stepped in, and apparently they transferred their beating to him, and he was eventually hospitalized. This is according to his cousin. He woke up, which is very good and very important. So he recognized his own father. She said he recognized her uncle, so I'm guessing that's his father. And also he has back and head injury. So I hope he's gonna make a full recovery, and also I wish his family a lot of strength and patience. His cousin said that he was stepping in and doing the right thing, defending the people and trying to break it up. But unfortunately, it did not work out all that well. You can see from the footage, it was a very violent beating. So this really got me thinking. I watched this last night. This happened very recently. We are talking, I would say, at the beginning of the week on Monday. So this really drove my anxiety sky high, I would say, and started thinking all types of bad thoughts, very nihilistic in a sense, asking the questions, is there even a point of training? You know, we have this MMA BJJ coach, and this is what happened to him. I understand this is, multiple opponents, and I would say, it really gave me a lot of bad thoughts, and anything can happen. We're never immune. This is no one's guaranteed a good fight. And as you see from the footage, they're not even hiding away. They're even taunting the camera. So you're never going to know who you're going to face on the streets. So I know this is what we call a appeal to futility fallacy, that, it might, never work out or always. So it doesn't mean that you should stop training altogether. And I know that, but, being put in a very bad place, especially seeing this, it's very normal. But also, it got me thinking a lot, and it got me thinking a few things. The first one is going around and constantly thinking that something might happen to you, and you should train in a way that where you are afraid is never a good thing. And I realized that a lot of the time that was probably my case, and the goal is to lessen the anxiety, have the mental fortitude, become stronger, not become more scared. Because, as they say, the more you know that you don't know. So constantly thinking of that, you still have a lot to learn, etc. Yes, that can be good for your progress, but also don't do it too much in a sense that will give you anxiety. So recently, I don't know if you listened to my talk yesterday with Neil Adams. I was talking to him about a self-defense curriculum, and he was very cool about it, in a sense that he wasn't keen, yes, let's do it, in a sense that we absolutely need it. But he was more in a sense of, let's do judo, let's enjoy it, and also, live the life of a judoka and really be a healthy athlete. And in a sense, at first I was a little bit taken back. But then I got to think about it, and I talked it over with some friends who are also instructors. And one of them told me that, he's been doing judo for at least 50 or 60 years. He's lived the life of a high-level athlete, arguably the best, going to 2 Olympic finals, winning a world championship, top athlete. So I would say the vast majority cannot fight. I'm talking one-on-one situation. And also, he has now his family, his marriage, his grandchildren. He's very happy with his children. And also, it's not where he is in life. For example, a high school kid is more likely to think of fights than someone who's in his 40s or even 60s. The older you get, the more you tend to shy away from these things. In high school, this is something that can happen almost every day, depending on where you are from. I can talk from experience in middle school, and also high school. This stuff is pretty common, but as you get older, it tends to, get, scarce more and more. Not saying that it won't happen, but you get my point. I've been training since late 2013, I would say, and not once have I had to use it. And I'm very lucky that I never had to use it, and hopefully I will never have to use it. So in a sense, I would say, no, keep training, keep living the good life, get stronger, but don't think in a way that it will scare you and puts you in anxiety, because if indeed it does happen, your mind is going to be in a very, in the wrong place, I would say. So the thing with the multiple opponents, it really depends on the situation. Like, for example, here in Jose's situation, should he have stepped away, called the cops? Should he have stepped in? Again, I don't know the full situation. And again, if you get ambushed, if you heard the Dan the Wolfman story, he just ran away, basically. He said, when this happens, it's more of a survival, even though he's well versed in all the grappling arts and the striking arts and fought in MMA as well. So, the best, advice I can give you, I would say, is don't think about it too much. You never know what's going to happen. You really don't know what's going to happen. So don't think, about this situation or try to envision scenarios in a way that's going to give you anxiety, but also keep training. If you want to seek out training philosophy like the Valente brothers, again, go ahead and do so. If you want to train in a way that's very leisure-like, or I would say loisir, in a sense that, recreational, you can also do that. Get stronger in the gym, eat healthy, be healthy, but, don't go out, pick up, fight. And also, it really matters where you live. So again, I live in a very safe city, and I don't think that's, applicable to all people. But again, if you can stay away from places where fights most likely are going to break out, like alleys, bars, etc., the more you avoid them, the better. But most importantly, do not think about it the way I do, to the point where it gave you anxiety. So I really wish Jose and his family strength, patience, and health. And also, if you have anything else to add, please let me know down below. Also, consider supporting me on Patreon. I have exclusive content for you patrons only. So where there is a different type of content, it's a bit different than my usual content. So if you have anything else to add, let me know down below. This was Shadi, and thank you for listening.